There are many things that I didn't talk about the episode yesterday of the play thing in the Black Mirror, and I don't remember what I said exactly. I know the concepts, I know my real stories, I know my unreal stories. Just following the whole just structure, not every single detail episode of his life, but the structure, which is higher than the events that he is doing, is higher, the awareness, the observer, is compiling with everything that you've been doing all your life. To be aware of what you're doing, and whatever you are doing, whenever you are doing, always learning by being aware of. That's the highest learning thing in your life, because it's to, when you realize that as a person, because before you were born you already knew that, and you keep losing it through the education, religion, and all the human concepts, and then it's coming back to the, not to the beginning, to the infinite. Is another way of becoming nothing. It's the same thing. It's another game. Life should be built with high concepts based on games or playing, because it's the only way the rest of the beings are living their lives, even children. We are the only ones, the whole species, everything. I think I made a video about that people are in fight mode, competition mode, aggressivity mode, instead of the playing mode. And then in playing, when you play in a mindful way, in a highest way, when you play, you are always winning, because if you win, you win. And if you lose, for sure, you learn something from them. I mean, like playing football or something like that, not some other, but playing football, playing tennis, they say, wow, this person, what do you learn? Many things. This person has much more confidence like me than me in my, I don't know the name in English of revés. I don't know. And it was always this scary thing that in the balance, not a balance really, it was a line like that. It was like you try in the other. But then playing football, I like to shoot with my left foot that I couldn't control. And sometimes was awesome, and most times was horrible. But I loved feeling it. And that way you are never gonna become a champion in anything. But you keep observing the way you are interacting. Yeah, you're not reaching the goal. Perfect. Maybe I don't want to spend my whole life playing football. Maybe I could, yeah, maybe, I don't know. I just enjoy learning, and I learn playing. So that's how I want to live my life, because every single day of my life is a learning experience. So learning and playing would be the evolution of the humans. And if they don't change the rigid system of education, which is so ridiculous, and now the best one is Finland and Singapore, and so many suicidals there, and so many days, and so many conflicts. It has to be a combination of all of them when they are all aware of the same thing. But none of them are aware, so boom. Just imagine all this story and much more, much more, much more, much more, much more, is the message. The message is just the energy that is going through the people, and people synchronize, feel it, resounds, whatever they want. They connect, they disconnect, but only in the basic feeling. Because most of the times people are so fed up with barriers that they are filtering everything and they accept things like they desire it. It's not that they desire it, it's because the other thing that maybe was more desirable, you block it for whatever reason that is against your nature, and you're suffering that, and you're not living free in your life. And that's what you feel when you are in Easyland. This is the continuation of the video, connecting with playing thin or something like that, this episode, that is so based on the sounds that for me it means that, but 20 things more. I had more than 25 experiences based on completely different experiences, more than 100, with different types of music, different effects, different sounds, different whatever. I had completely different trances, which for this guy was the acid, and for other people would be whatever, a hit in the head, and other people dying, and other people, but without drugs and without surgery. That's what he's saying. Now, with this specific message that is not hidden, is flooding the waves of the music. It's just like it's substance and not just waves. And that substance is like the particles, but I'm saying substance for a reason. It's thicker. It's stickier. It's not that. All these crazy things that some people could understand are different phases of the same thing, which is the message. The message is flowing from the beginning of the beginnings, and it will continue flowing till the ends of the ends. We stupid just containers, what the fuck we think about? It's so fucking ridiculous. The theory of the strings should be about the infinite ways of feeling the wires of this energy, and that would be only in one person as a matroska, and then matroskas, and then higher matroskas of that. So all this without drugs and without the surgery in here. So I understand him. And I've been saying the same thing from the very first moment I created Migrant Soul. The message is the Migrant Soul. The message is that guy. The message is Lisa Simpson. The message is Grateful Dead. The message is Alice in Wonderland. The message is Don Quixote. The message, a little bit of the Bible, the message, Socrates, the message. How many messages, and just you can give me so many if you follow the pattern that I'm giving you. And then you and I would know if it belongs to that or not. Because you would try, and I say no, and I say yes, because it is there. And if I say no, and then you see it, because I say for this reason, and you were aware of others, but now you are aware of something bigger. So all the education, all the knowledge, all the messages without being aware of a higher level of consciousness it makes no sense, because the first person who takes one direction into what this could mean, which is infinite things. So get ready for anything. But I'm not saying that you and 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 you have to do this. No. Just know this is, and you are, and you decide when you are what. Can you be more free than that?